So in this chapter we'll be discussing about ECS. Okay, there are two types of ECS. One is ECS credit and other is ECS debit. We'll discuss both of them. So first of all, let us see ECS credit clearing. So bulk and repetitive payments. Okay, so bulk and repetitive payments means who uses repetitive payments. For example, companies pay salaries to the employees every month. That's a repetitive payment. Say there is a large company that has 10,000 employees. Okay, and every month it has to make salaries. Each of the employees have bank accounts. Okay, so it's a very cumbersome process to effect entry in crediting salary into each and every person's account. Okay, in those sort of cases, we can what we can do is like make use of a bulk payment service. Okay, and also you will see this in case of dividend warrant, interest warrants. Okay, so you have these mutual funds and other companies dispatching them by post. Okay, so ECS is aimed at effectively electronically crediting repetitive amounts for large customers. Okay, so this is usually used by companies which have a lot of customers or employees where repetitive credits are to be made, like salaries or interest or dividends. Okay, so the amount gets deposited directly into the bank account of the employees or shareholders without the need to issue any paper-based instruments. Otherwise, you have to issue paper-based checks or other instruments for credit into the accounts, but ECS eliminates this. So let us see the working of ECS credit clearing. There are some steps here. The first step will be that the company, the corporate body called the user which has to make this payment to a large number of customers, will submit data in a particular format. The bank will be giving the format, and in that format they will give the data. Usually it has the account number most importantly and the amount to be credited and other details like name of the person, etc. And then the bank will make the bulk payment. So say there are 10,000 employees and the total salaries is say 10 crores. So the bank will make a bulk payment 10 crores to the bank. Okay, so now the bank will be authorized to debit the company's account, and now it will be crediting these individual accounts that was sent in the particular format. Okay, that format has the individual 10,000 employees names and how much salary to be credited to each person. So once the authorization is received, bank will process the data and go for crediting of the funds. Usually this can also be taking place to the clearing house. Clearing house will furnish the service branches of the destination branch wise credit reports. Okay, so either it can be done at the corporate level at one go, or the clearing house will distribute branch wise what is the amount to be credited, and that will be done. So the service branches will in turn pass on the advices to the concerned branches, and ultimately beneficiary account will be credited. So what are the advantages this for the company is like? First of all, it saves administrative costs. Okay, so printing of paper instruments in micro format and dispatching through registered post, all of them is eliminated. Loss of instruments in transit and fraudulent encashment is eliminated. So cash management becomes easier, and of course better customer and investor service. For the beneficiary customer also this is advantageous, because on the due date you get prompt payment. The receipt is very effortless because directly, without visiting the bank, directly the amount will be credited in the bank account, and again there is no loss of instrument in transit. Okay, so let us see ECS debit. ECS debit is the opposite of ECS credit. So this is bulk debits. Okay, so RBI has authorized ECS debit scheme for providing faster and effective repetitive payments. So the customer's account will be directly debited, but authorization has to be obtained. Okay, so again the advantage will be minimizing of paper instruments. So say for example you have taken a loan, or say like a housing loan with 120 installments. So instead of going to the bank and paying every month an EMI, you can authorize the bank to debit your account every month. Or say for example telephone bill, you can give a standing instruction to bank to debit your account every month for the telephone bill and make payment. So these repetitive periodic payments can be done using ECS debit clearing. So electricity bills, telephone bills, and all this, instead of going to the bank and standing in queue and making payments, this is very convenient. Okay, and there is an overall limit of 5 lakh per transaction. So the service charges will be levied, usually it will be very low. So that is ECS debit. Utility companies, banks, institutions receiving periodic loan installments, or electricity companies, insurance premium collection can also be done through this. But most important here is the mandate. The customer has to give the mandate to the bank to do periodic debits. Without customer mandate, it will be wrong on the part of the bank to do this. So benefits of this ECS debit will be faster collection of bills. It eliminates the need to go to the branch and stand in the queue. Very convenient, and once the mandate is given, there is no procedural delay. Automatically the account will be debited. So in this chapter, the questions need to be prepared. What is ECS credit clearing? What are the steps in ECS credit clearing? How does ECS credit clearing benefit companies, and how does it benefit customers? We've seen that. What is ECS debit clearing? What are the steps, and what are the benefits?